What's up, everybody? Eddie here again. We're on like week 6 now, 6 or 7 now. Glad you guys have been continuing to support the store, support the video. It's been cool to have a couple of you come in and tell me you're picking stuff up just because you saw it in the video. That's awesome. That's what this is for. So thanks for all that, guys. It's really cool to hear that you all enjoy this. This week's gonna be a little short. I just started up school again this week, back at Northampton Community College, so I've been busy trying to find time to play games. Actually, making this video isn't too time consuming, but playing the games is it's funny. What I'm loving to do, I don't have time to do. It's become like kind of a chore, but I mean, not in the sense that it's bad, but anyways, here's what I played this week. I played Samurai Champloo game for PS2, and I've never watched the anime. I've heard from Zach and my girlfriend that it's really good. It's made by the same guys that made Cowboy Bebop, which I used to watch a little bit when it was on Adult Swim, here and there. The game's cool. It's very much like the show in the sense that it's a lot of cinematics. A lot of the game is not so much gameplay as it is watching the story play out, which I like. I mean, that's personal preference. Some people don't like that. Some people want to play and just play and don't really care to watch things while they're playing. But I think it's cool. The combat system's okay. It's good. It's just kind of like a slasher, beat 'em up kind of thing, combat system, which is kind of, I'd say it's kind of boring, the combat system, but the cinematics make up for it. When you do finish fighting whatever it is you're fighting, an awesome cinematic will happen with the 3 characters. You get to choose between the 2 guys, Jin and something else. Like I said, I'm not a real fan of the series, so I don't really know the characters' names, but you can pick between one or the other to play through the story as. I didn't get too far in it, like I said, I've been busy, but I liked it. It's cool. It looks really cool. It's just, gameplay isn't the best, but it looks awesome while it's happening. Second game I played, and I didn't get to play too much of this. This is the Arclight Collection. It's got Arclight 1, 2, and 3. It's got some bonus features on it too. It's got like the making of video. It's got, I guess there's a battle arena extra game or something on there too. I only got a chance to play a little bit of the first game, and it's an turn-based action RPG, if that makes sense. The combat system's cool. It's different. It's like a battle will start, and you'll show up in this area with all these monsters, with you and like the other 1 or 2 people that are in your party. I had 2 people in my party when I stopped playing it. And then you can move like a certain amount of spaces to get close to them, because you have to be next to them to attack them, or you have to be like close enough to use your magic, because your magic has like a range. And that's all turn-based, so it's a little time-consuming at the beginning when like you first show up in a zone. There's like 7 monsters that each have to like move around. So it's a lot of strategy as far as positioning yourself, so you can only get hit by like 1 monster at a time, because if you take too many hits, you can get like swept in one turn. If enough things hit you, you're just gonna die. So I thought that was cool. The story was intriguing. It started so far like maybe an hour into the first one. There's already like little hints and foreshadowing of like lots of deception from characters that may or may not be on your side, and you're not really sure. But yeah, we have this in the store. Those 2 games are both in the store. Good prices on both of them. Very good prices on both of them, especially considering you're getting 3 games on the Arclight Collection. Other than that, I also played Mario Party 8. This is proving to be one of the hardest to find Mario Parties. Even though it's still for the Wii, it's kind of recent. You can't really find it anywhere. I don't think they're making it anymore. It's hard to find, and it's really good. Being the first Mario Party on the Wii, a lot of the minigames are awesome. They really implemented the use of the Wii controller really well in the minigames. There's a cool single-player mode, one of my favorite single-player modes of any of the Mario Parties, in that you battle through like this whole this array of different maps against different players, and like you start, and if you lose, you like just have to play that map again, and you go up like this giant ladder tier, I guess, of playing through all the maps and beating all the other characters in the game. And I thought that was cool. It's like a unique little take on the Mario Party series. Like you play through a board, whatever, in the single player mode, but the rules are typically different, and there's a different goal than just like who gets the most stars. Like that was intriguing. I liked that. So we have that in the store. Another game I revisited that I'm trying to remember if we have 1 copy of each or just one of them. I'm not sure, but Pokemon Y, and I mean X obviously goes with it, but I have Y. I've had this for a while. Just revisited it for a little bit. and forgot how good it was. It's just, like, I consider this the best Pokemon I've played. If you take the whole nostalgia factor out, because I mean, like, Red, Blue, and Yellow I'm going to love forever because of being 7 years old and first getting hooked on a video. Like, the first game that I couldn't put down, this was probably it, like the original Pokemons. But since then, I've liked all of them, but this one I think is the best one that has been released. The way the story is awesome, the like side villain, I guess, like the villain squad, like there's always like Team Rocket or like Team Blaze and like things like that, and that story, the story with that was really cool. Finding legendaries was cool. All the extra stuff you get to do after you beat the Pokemon League was really good. The whole trade system that exists, like you can drop a Pokemon, you can say you have a Pokemon that you don't want, you can drop that in like an online bank and say, I want this Pokemon, and somebody looking through will be like, I want this Pokemon and I have this one, and they'll just, like, the trade happens automatically, like it's up for sale essentially. And I think that's really cool. That's how I like got a Dratini. Like I searched in there and was just like, somebody please give me a Dratini, and they wanted something I had, so I got a Dratini without having to do anything pretty much. So I think that's really cool. Pokemon League's good. There's a lot of extra stuff, like they typically implement like little battle towers or battle zones in the games, and the one that they have in this is very good. You have like a bunch of different options, whether it be like 2v2 tag team fights or like 1v1 in a team of 3 or things like that, and you earn points and you unlock items, and I don't know, typical battle mansion type things for the Pokemon series. And last but not least, as a side note, honorable mention I guess, I talked about Bravely Default, the demo that's out on the 3DS 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I think it was. And I just finished it like completely. Like I maxed out everything. I'm 100% done with the demo. There's nothing else I can do, and I can't wait for that game to come out. I had so much fun with this. I started exploring like little job combinations and how you can use different skills from one job combined with different skills from another job, which are like essentially the classes you choose and you can switch between. And that was really fun as I started to get into that. If you have it downloaded, come in the store, please. I need street passes. I need to build up my village because that carries over into the real game. The little things you get from Street Pass. So, yeah, bring your DS into the Quakertown Farmers Market, please. Help me out. Aside from that, that's all this week. I felt like I didn't play that much, but now that I'm talking about it, I did get to touch on a lot of games. Bring your stuff in if you need to trade. If you want to pick up any of these games, we do trade-ins, we do buys, you know, the whole deal. Specifically DS and 3DS games, because that's what I want. That's what I want to play right now. I'm like hooked on my handheld. So yeah, anything you got that you're done with playing, bring on in, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you again for the continued support. Hopefully I can keep this intriguing and helpful to you guys and show you some games that you didn't really know were around, alright? Have a good one.